Hi everyone, I'm Kristen May and this is Maylovelight. It has been a while since my last video. Yeah, this year has been a very interesting year, and I can say my own mindfulness practice has transformed with the events that has happened throughout this year. I managed to maintain a pretty consistent practice, but I found myself still getting very overwhelmed and really stressed and wasn't really performing my best at work. And there's just a lot of things happening within my own bubble and across our nation and the world. And it was just really impacting me. And I'm sure many of you probably feel the same way. And I actually sought a therapist and started working with a therapist, and in early October they diagnosed me with severe depression. And in the beginning I was like, oh no, I can't have depression, I'm a mindfulness teacher. Which of course, like at the time, I got kind of stuck into that idea that because I'm a mindfulness teacher, I should be able to maintain my emotions better than others or something, which is complete BS. I mean, I'm a human as well, and I feel my emotions just like anyone else, and things can become very overwhelming. And so actually I felt like I had some clarity getting the diagnosis of having severe depression, and it actually kind of lit the fire under me to really take my mental health and make it a priority. So I actually stepped away from work for some time, and that gave me an opportunity to really focus on myself without the distraction of work. And I just really, with COVID and everything, I felt really isolated at times, but I was able to connect with friends. I was able to make new connections through Zoom groups. I was able to deepen existing friendships that I've had for quite some time, and as well as deepening connections with some family too. And all these things helped me as I was kind of going through the cloud that is depression. And it's for me, it's more of like just a cloud that's kind of passing by, and I know that it's going to change, and it's okay. And I feel like I'm in a really good place now. And 2020, like as we close this chapter, I know that, you know, there's gonna be even more happening in 2021, and we'll see how things unfold, especially with this channel. I would like to continue making videos, and we'll see how I become inspired. You can reach out to me if you have questions on my Instagram, which is Maylovelight. You can also send me a message here. If you have ideas for videos or collaborations, let me know. I've done a couple of podcasts. You can check out the description to get the links there. For the year 2020, I had a word that was like my theme word for the year, and my word was vulnerability. Like, I wanted to be vulnerable and like really lean into that, because it's something that I felt I had a lot of aversion to. Like it wasn't something that was natural for me. So I felt like this year I really leaned into it, and I had amazing connections with people. And there were times when I had a little bit of like heartbreak, but that's okay. It's a part of life. And just kind of going through that and really uncovering and seeing how much strength is in that space of being vulnerable. And allowing people to show up as well. Because that's another thing that was hard for me is I normally don't really talk about how I'm feeling. I tend to everyone else and then don't really talk about how I feel or if anything's upsetting me. And this year I really leaned in and let people know, like, hey, I'm going through these things and this is what's happening in my life. And I allowed people to show up however they felt. It could be just someone who was willing to listen. People who met with me to go for walks outside or just a FaceTime or any type of connection. It was just, yeah, I just really appreciate all of those who showed up or bringing food or, you know, it's just been a really interesting year of a whole lot of sadness, but also a lot of moments of gratitude and just a lot of moments of peace as well. What is your theme for 2021? Let me know in the comments, what is it that you're focusing on for 2021? Something that really came up for me is that I am a people pleaser, and just really realizing how much I was kind of getting in my own way because of the idea that I had that I have to please people. So something I'm really working on is stepping out of that space and just really leaning into really what is true for me, what really serves me in the moment, and actually having dialogue with people and asking the question, like, what is it that they want in this interaction or in this friendship or in this relationship or partnership or whatever it is in that space, like actually asking them and not making assumptions. Because when I found myself making assumptions, I would do all these extra things thinking that that's what the person wants and they'll like me if I do these things. And a lot of the times people just want me to show up as myself. Like, I don't need to do this extra stuff. And it was such a relief when I had conversations with people and that was kind of the thing that was coming up. So I feel like 2021, I want to lean into more of like what's really true for me and speaking up for myself, because a lot of the times as a people pleaser, I won't say what I'm feeling because I feel like it might cause some agitation with the other person. And that's something I want to kind of practice speaking up for myself more. So yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Once again, my name is Kristen May. This is Maylovelight, and just wishing you all the best for 2021 and beyond. So what is your theme for 2021? Share it with me in the comments. Thank you.